clicked it though, so good. So we're in motion now. So yeah, guys, so like I was saying, the purpose of this call is to ensure that everyone is doing the same thing. Wait, just give me a second. Let me mute this individual that just came on. Okay, good. All right, guys. So yeah, like I was saying, the purpose of this call is to ensure that everyone is on the same page as it relates to getting people started correctly. And we want to make sure that everyone is doing the exact same thing so that duplication can occur and that we could obviously plug in numbers fast and cause growth to happen the right way. You know, one of the mistakes that people make in network marketing and in this business is that they plug people in, but they don't get them started correctly. And the purpose of this call is to show you exactly what you need to do to get people started correctly. And then Trevon, aka Mr.ELITE, is going to come and show you how to set up, for those of you that are focused on trading, how to set up your back office in terms of the broker, in terms of the products, everything associated with the trading perspective, how to get started correctly from that angle. And I'm going to talk about how to get started correctly from a general standpoint. So what I want to do is I want to share my screen here real quickly, and then we are going to dive into the meat of the information. So just give me a second. Can you guys see my screen? Give me a thumbs up. There are okay, good. Boom. Few. All right, guys. So good. Good. All right, guys. So as you can see, this is just a 4-step write-up that myself and some of the other leaders would have created to ensure that everyone is doing the exact same thing when they enroll somebody, so that we can have the process set up correctly and people could get started correctly. Like you would have said, you know, it's one thing to get somebody in the business, but it's another thing to get somebody engaged. Leaders don't just plug somebody in, they get people engaged. And individuals that are engaged, guess what? They perform and they do well in the business. And one of the first things to know, right, is that once somebody gets involved and they have all the information, all the resources, all your responsibility is as a leader is to just ensure that they are plugging in. You know, we can't build anybody's business for them. We can't force anybody to do anything. All we can do as leaders is create an environment for them to win and try to get them to plug in. But, you know, we can't force anyone. We tell people all the time, we have meetings happening every Sunday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And, you know, people don't turn up. And that's fine, you know, because we understand that only a small percentage of people are going to actually do what is required to build their business. But it's our personal responsibility to make sure that when we enroll someone, they get this information. So let's talk about from the very beginning all the way down to when people decide, you know, what they're going to do. Here's the first thing, right? One of the mistakes that people make when they join the company is that they let individuals sign up as IBOs, right? The company has put in place a strategy to ensure not just compliance, but people continue to maintain balance and just have a better, easier path, I should say, to breaking ranks in the company by having more customers than you have independent business owners in your company, in your team. The actual regulation is that you need to have, I think it is, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is 55% customers have to be in your organization, right? So to make it easy for you as a builder, remember, this is for people that are recruiting. This first component I'm talking about is general, but anytime you're enrolling somebody and you're doing it consistently, you want to have them sign up as a customer first. As you can see, I have here at number 1, always enroll an individual as a customer first, and then have them upgrade to IBO after their 3rd enrollment, after they break P150, because that gives you enough leverage to maintain your rank in terms of qualification by having all of those customers join your team. The facts is that if everyone joined your team as an IBO, you are not going to be qualified, because you need to have active customers, subscribers in your organization in order to be qualified. And this is very important. Mistakes that people make as well is that they let people sign up as an IBO for $15 without purchasing the platinum package. That is an error as well, because you don't get any volume for that, right? Remember, guys, we are paid commissions on a monthly basis by a volume, or it's called sales volume, that's generated on a monthly basis. The company pays us a percentage of that. If nobody is purchasing the platinum package or the platinum plus package, then no commissions can be paid to us. That's why it doesn't make any sense just having somebody sign up just as an IBO, because it's not going to benefit your business. IBOs who aren't on the platinum package do not benefit your business because they're not generating any sales volume. So that's very important to know. So I want to repeat that. Any person that is joining your team, let them start as a customer first and only enroll or only upgrade to a IBO after their 3rd. Because remember, you get 2 and you're free. And then after that, the 3rd individual that they enroll, they become P150, and then they upgrade to IBO, so that you still have all those customers to help with qualification. Now, the next thing to note, there's a lot of people that don't know this as well. Your customer website to send somebody to sign up is always www.imarketslite.com/your username, or you can log into your back office and it's always at the top. You can copy that information from there straight into to that person so that they can sign up as well. But it's always imarketslite.com/the username, whatever your username is. Excuse me. So that's the first thing to know. The second thing to know is that after the person enrolls, their card has not been declined. You know, they didn't tell you that they thought they needed a debit card to sign up. You know, they didn't know that they needed a Visa or a MasterCard, because, you know, we know as builders, we know we get all of those responses. But thank God, bam, the person made it. They're in the company now. The next thing you want to do immediately, and this is what a lot of people don't do as well, they don't welcome them and put them in all the groups. This is very important, because no one can ever say about our team that they don't have the resources to win. From day one, the goal was always to create an environment with more than enough information to allow for persons to be able to win. And the only way that's going to happen is if you plug them into the groups. If you're not adding them to the WhatsApp groups, the Facebook groups, the Telegram groups, yes, I know it's a lot of groups, but it only seems like a lot at first. Once you get accustomed to doing it over and over, and you realize, okay, I add them to the Facebook group, you know, Trade Nation group, and you welcome them with that's our most active group right now. The Trade Nation group is our most active group. So when you enroll somebody, you want to welcome them there. You want to welcome them there with a flyer, like what you see happening in the group. And if you're on this call right now and you're not in any of these groups, it's your responsibility to connect with the person that enrolled you and say, hey, listen, you enrolled me in this business and I want to get plugged into these groups. Can you add me to them, please? So that you can get additional information, because there's a lot of information in all of these groups. That's why it's important to be in them. So the first thing is you want to get those links from your sponsor. All a sponsor really is the person that signed you up in the business, right? So you want to get plugged into the WhatsApp group. We have primarily right now one WhatsApp group which is for people that are focused on building the teams, focused on the networking component. That's the only WhatsApp group that we have right now. Everything else is on Telegram, right? And in the Telegram group, there's a pinned post that has in additional getting started steps. It's basically these here as well, but a little more in depth in relation to going to IML train and stuff like that. And Trevon is going to talk about that. But you want to add person to Telegram. You want to add them to the Facebook groups. And these are the Facebook groups right now. Trade Nation, That's our most active group. Then there's MR.ELITE. That's where all the agents from IML are in. I mean, this is all the teams and all the groups from MR.ELITE, and then the takeover movement. And you can get those links from your sponsor or any leader in our team. They will add you to these groups easily, right? Because it's our personal responsibility. And the next thing you want to do when you're welcoming to the groups, in the takeover movement group, you want to tag them in the pin post so that they can always see the steps. I mean, what's going to happen? I'm glad that we're doing this video right now, because this video is going to allow for people to have individuals watch and, you know, go through these steps. But it is still good. It's still your personal responsibility to tag them in the pin post in the takeover movement group. Let me see if any questions are coming up in the chat. Just give me a second, guys, while I take a look at what's going on. Okay, Tony, you're asking if something can be put in the chat. What exactly would you like to be put in the chat? You mean the file? Yeah, that's easy. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that if you want. I do that at the end. Or what to do, remind me at the end of the call, or send me a WhatsApp so I can do that. I can do that for you. Okay, let's go back to share my screen. Boom. Good. So perfect. So after everyone has been welcomed to the groups, because again, guys, it's all about celebration. You want to make your new enrollee feel very special. You want to make them feel welcome to all of the groups. And it's simple. Hey, everyone, welcome such and such to the group. They're excited to be a part of our family. Something nice and inspirational, something motivational, some caption that makes them feel warm and wanting to be a part of the organization, right? You can say whatever you want. It's up to you, right? But remember, you have to do this, because if you fall down in this area where you're not getting people plugged in, then guess what? People are going to fall off like flies. You know, people are going to fall off in droves because they're not plugged in. How do you expect someone to grow and develop if they're not plugged in? And it's our personal responsibility to take care of the persons that we enroll in this business as customers so they can win. Here's the next thing, though, the third point, right? And this is another thing that a lot of people, this is the area that a lot of people fall down in. After you enroll the individuals, after you plug them into the groups, for yourself as a leader, you need to determine what their focus is in the business. Now, all of you in the line should know this. iMarketsLive is an educational platform. That's all iMarketsLive is. They don't pay. They don't trade on behalf of anyone. All it is an educational platform. Let me not go into too much detail, right? But the company has a referral component as well, a team building component that you could earn additional income from outside of the trading. So what you want to do is you want to find out what their focus is. Ask them, hey man, I'm glad that you're part of the team, but what is your focus? How do you plan to make your money in the business? Are you just focused on trading? Or are you just focused on team building? Or do you want to do both? Very important as a leader, because then you know how to allocate your time, who to connect them with, which videos to plug them into, which Telegram groups to plug them into. Like, for example, if this individual says, you know what, somebody just came on, just mute your mic if you just came on. But if your enrollee says, you know what, I don't want to do this network marketing thing, I had a bad experience, I just want to focus on the trading for now, right? Then you know exactly that it's your personal responsibility to ensure that they're on IML TV, they're on IML Academy, they're plugged into all of the groups on Telegram that are focused on trading. You have to put them in an environment that they are getting as much resources as possible concerning trading. Because if not, then that person is going to feel lost. And then, you know, the 30 days are going to pass, and there's a high chance that they're not going to repay their monthly subscription. It's high chance, you know, and the downside is that you don't want that. If you are building, if you're a trader, then it doesn't matter to you if individuals are repaying their monthly subscription or not, because, you know, you don't earn any residual, right? But for us individuals who are earning money from the residual component, You want people using the products. You want people using the products. So when you find out what their focus is, if they're just focused on trading, you have to get them. They need to watch this video because Trevon is going to go through how to set up swept trades, how to set up the Fusion Trader. They need to be plugging into this information so that they can earn money as fast as possible. Remember, our goal is to get people earning money as fast as possible. Sorry about that. Our goal is to get people earning money as fast as possible so that they don't go inactive or they don't get discouraged. So again, I want to repeat that. After you enroll them, you need to find out what their focus is so you know how to allocate your time, your energy, and plug them into the resources that will help them win. If they're trading focused, then you know you want to get them set up on swipe trades. And guys, I want to just put this plug right here. If you are not using swipe trades or the Fusion Trader, what was said, it was in the group the other day, and I saw like swipe trades is anticipating to be huge this month. Somebody already somebody kind of caught a lot of pips. I can't remember. I'm gonna put it in the group, in the Telegram group, because of swipe trade. So we gotta get on these products because there's a lot of money that people are making simply from copy and pasting information. You know, I know everybody's goal is to learn the skill and to be using the harmonic scanner and trading manually. So if they go inactive, no worries, they can still you can still make money from trading. But no, that's not what leaders do. Leaders use the products and become a product of the product. If you're going to be a representative of iMarkets.Live, then you got to be using the products. You know, you got to be using the products, and you got to be an advocate and a representative of those products. So yeah, so good. So that's what you want to do. If the individual said that they're focused on team building, then they need to be on our TTT Tuesday call. Guys, we have had this call almost 3 years straight every single Tuesday. We took a break last year for about 4 or 5 months, but all that time we would have had this Tuesday call, which is geared towards developing the skills as a network marketer. And if you know the person is focused on team building, they have got to be on that call. I know some other leaders have their own training calls and team calls. That's great as well. You want to plug them into those calls as well. If your upline leader has their weekly training call. I know the leaders, Nathan and the student millionaires, have their own team call for the university students. That's great. If you enroll somebody that's part of that movement, you need to plug them into their calls. If you are a part of the Wake Up Paid Empire, that's Gavin Robinson. He has his team calls as well. You want to make sure they're being plugged into those calls. If you're part of Leah and Pastor Tutu and their team, they have their own calls as well. You want to plug into those calls if you are enrolled, because at the end of the day, guys, we don't want anyone to say, this is why in Barbados, our team is always the strongest and fastest growing team, especially all across the Caribbean. You know, we haven't been doing this thing yet for our 8 months yet, but you know, usually our team explodes fast because we have the resources to cause people to grow, and you want to ride that wave, and you want to put yourself in that. You know, don't limit yourself or remove yourself, you know, because of whatever reason. Take responsibility and add people in. So the last point I have here is, once focus is determined, then plug them into all the activity that's happening. That's exactly what I just said. All the opportunity meetings. Guys, here in Barbados, we have built our business, especially coming up now from on Sunday. You guys know we're about to launch with Mission 600. We're going to be having opportunity meetings every single day at 9 p.m. And then we're going to be having in-person presentations Sundays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, where you could bring people to a physical place to get exposed to the presentation. Then there's going to be trading sessions as well. I'm waiting for Trevon to decide on when he will have his weekly trading session. But outside of that, the company has a trading session. IML TV has their trading sessions as well. Guys, we have no excuse. That's why I tell people all the time, you know, if you really want to win in this business, the environment on a macro from iMarkets.Live has been already created. We are following the leaders. We are duplicating and doing what the leaders are doing and creating our environment for our team, so no one has any excuses. No one has any excuses. So again, just mute your microphone if you just came on.
No? Okay.
Okay. Okay, good. And sorry about that, guys. We just had a minor distraction there. So yeah, so oh man. So yeah, so again, this is it right here. The first four things that you want to do in terms of getting persons enrolled as soon as they come on board. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to introduce a gentleman who I have a lot of respect for, man, a guy who has been, you know, integral in setting up the same structure that we've been talking about, in setting up, you know, the environment for people to win, especially focused on trading. And, you know, I truly believe that, you know, he is going to be one of the first, if not the first, traders, master traders that are on IML TV from Barbados. I'm telling you, as soon as we break Chairman 10, going on to Chairman 25, the CEO and all the guys corporate is going to be taking a look at us, and they want to be able to say, hey, listen, we have 2 or 3 loyal individuals who have been, you know, paying their monthly subscription, leading well, they've been using the products, and they know what they're talking about. Mr. Christopher Terry, I need you to take a look at this guy, Trevon. I need to take a look at this lady. I need you to take a look at these people that have been leading well from a trading perspective. I don't want to tell you, he prefers me to call him Mr. Elite. So, you know, I'm going to call him Mr. Elite instead of Trevon Paulette. But Trevon, man, publicly, I want to tell you, man, that I'm very, very proud of you, man, and the leadership that you would have displayed by coming on board and just leading well, bro. That's the truth. You've been adding value, going and coming without me having to initiate and tell you anything, and that's what leaders do. So with that being said, guys, I want to turn over. Let me just stop sharing my screen right now. Yeah, there we go. And what I want to do, I want to introduce. Let me just find you, bro, on the comment, on the participant slide. There we go, Mr. Elite. I'm going to make you post. There you go. So you should be able now, Trevon, to share your screen and do everything, bro. So take it away, man, as you. Yeah, there we go, bro. Okay, can you hear me, Trevon?
Yes, please. Everybody can hear me. Just signaling in the chat if you can hear me clearly.
Yeah, you sound great, bro.
Right. Okay. I want to thank Akeem, first of all, for giving me the opportunity to be able to share this opportunity with everyone. Right. I want to say that I am glad that I have came to the IML takeover team because I benefited a lot. It gave me a new perspective, even of network marketing in general, and also with this opportunity from day one, I met Akeem outside the headquarters in Oistins. It was just, I should say, a divine connection, you know. So I just want to thank God and thank everyone for taking the opportunity to come on. Now, as a result of me being able to do what I'm about to do in a few minutes is because I took the time to learn the business. I just want to make that clear to everybody. For you to be successful in this business, you have to know what you're talking about. So the only way you can do that is if you spend time in your back office and your broker account to actually learn the setup process. So I can actually call people and tell them exactly what to do via phone call without looking at my computer screen, right? Now, I'm going to share my screen now actually, and I'm going to get straight into the matter. And after this video, you're going to be able to basically, as soon as you sign up a person and they watch this, they can go through everything step by step and literally know how to use every single product in a market slave, right? As far as you go, it's going to depend on if the person wants to be a very serious trader like myself. If they want to do network marketing, they could start by using a certain amount of products, but I will actually go through all of them with you, okay? So I'm going to share my screen now so you guys could take notes and just look for the YouTube link, and please download it and keep it on your computer. It's going to be very important. All right, so I'm going to share my screen now. All right, so can everyone see my screen basically right now? Just want to see in the chat box.
Yeah, bro, you're clear. You're good.
Everybody's good. Okay, so Akeem would have started basically, and he would have said that when persons are getting started, they need to start as customers and not IBOs. I have actually encountered this problem twice in my downline, and it stopped me from going to one free when it could have, right? Cost me $300 in my monthly subscription, actually. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go here and click get started. Now this is my personal link, as you can see. Don't send it to anyone under my link. I would just thank you, but you don't want to do that. You're going to click get started, right? And it's going to take you straight to become a customer or become an IBO. Now you want to specify to your enrollees to click become a customer, right? So after clicking that, just going to let it load up. You're going to come to the page with the form, right? So you're going to enter your first name, last name, business name can be blank. Only those with the asterisk is what you're actually going to be filling in. So you're going to put in your email twice, phone number, address, city, state, and you're going to come all the way down, all right? Now you're going to click the platinum package for 195 US and 145 US a month. Then you're going to tick all of these boxes, basically verify that the enroller, that you're basically on the right link for the person you want to say subscribe under. So you're going to make sure you're sending the right link. I'm not a robot, and create account, right? So after the person has done that, basically it's going to take them directly to the payment page where they will enter their credit card details for their Visa, MasterCard if they're going to be signing up with, I believe it is Payza as well, where you can start via Bitcoin, right? So the next thing you want to do, right, you're actually going to come to this page. After they have paid, you're going to come straight to their homepage in their back office, right? So the next thing you want to do is that you want to go to a website by the name of imltrain.com, imltrain.com, as you can see over here, right? You're going to tell the person click start here and go to product training. So after they go there, they're going to watch the very first video, 72-hour fast start training, module number 1, and you're going to click the text. Okay, so as we go forward, you're going to scroll down. It's already going to be on the right page. 72-hour fast start training, a 10-minute video, as you can see. You're going to click on this as well, and you'll come to this video with Brandon Boyd, and he's going to go through what Akeem would have mentioned earlier about IML's Telegram channel, swipe trade alerts, email updates. So you're basically going to let them watch this video, right? And that's going to basically let them get plugged into the Facebook group Akeem would have mentioned. You're going to download Telegram, and you're actually going to join iMarkets Live official channels, right? You're going to learn about setting up your broker account and all that wonderful stuff just by watching this video. So you want to direct them first to this video, right? So the next thing you're going to do is create a broker account. Now you're going to go on hotforex.com, hotforex.com, and I just selected this broker because most of us in the IML Takeover team are in Barbados, and they actually have a MasterCard that is very beneficial for us to be able to access our funds, I should say, with less stress and less hassle. But it's up to you wherever you may be in the world that you can select JAFX. FX choice is totally up to you, but this is just an example, okay? So when you come to the page, this is how it's basically going to look, right? You can scroll down, look at that stuff, but what you're going to actually click is you're going to click log in, right? So you're going to click log in, and then you're going to click My Hot Forex, the red square, and basically it's going to take you to this page right here, right? So you're actually going to click register to My Hot Forex, and this is what is actually going to allow you to be able to create an account within this company. I'm going to close the tabs as I go along, right? So after you click that, basically you're going to come to this page, which is going to ask you to fill in your information. So I've actually already done that for you. So you can see here, my name is Mr. Elite. The account currency base is USD. Client type is individual. Last name Elite. Email address MrElite246@gmail.com. That's just a random date of birth, a random telephone number. If you can't calculate the two numbers there, you can always feel free to use a calculator on your phone. You know, tick the box where the terms are, and you're going to click register, right? So after you click that, you're going to come to this page. Dear Mr. Elite, your application was successfully submitted. You are only one step away from using your Hot Forex client area, right? You'll receive a welcome email. So that's the next thing you're going to see. So what you're going to do now is that you're going to go into your inbox for your email account, and you should see this first email here, Hot Forex support, saying Hot Forex registration, right? So you're going to open this email, and you're basically going to see, activate your My Hot Forex client area, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to click activate account, right? So after clicking this button, what's basically going to happen is that you're going to come to this page, right? It's going to take you now directly to your home page in a market slave. I should not have closed that. Give me a minute. Gmail.com. My apologies, guys. All right, that's my personal email. Let me switch it. Right. So you're going to come to this page which says my announcements. You have almost, under my announcements, you have almost completed your account setup to start trading with Hot Forex. So what you're going to do is press click here. So that is actually going to take you to this next page, right? So the information you would have submitted before, you cannot edit it, and you're actually going to go to personal information. And I'm just going to do a brief walkthrough of what you have to fill in. So a random place in Broad Street, Broad Street in Barbados, St. Michael. The standard zip code for Barbados is BBM 50. Purpose of account is trading. Estimated net worth for those of you who don't have high paying jobs, less than 10,000 USD. Estimated annual income, less than 10,000 USD. Dollar amount, up to 10,000 USD. Education, I guess you could go for random one. Source of funds, you could click savings. Inheritance or salary. Employment status, unemployed to use as an example. Does your current or past profession require you to undertake transactions in the financial markets? Click no. Have you ever been employed in the financial sector? Click no as well. Because by law, there are actually laws against people being able to trade once they have been in certain financial jobs. I'm not telling you to lie on the application. What I'm saying basically is that if you have inside information as to like the prediction of trades or the movement of currencies, it can basically make it illegal for you in your country to be able to trade, right? So you're going to go on to CFDs and you're going to click no, no, no. Investment knowledge, we're going to click yes because a market slip is an educational platform for trading Hot Forex. Declarations, just click no for both. Are you a US citizen? For tax purposes, no as well. If you click yes here, if you are a US citizen, you will be taken to the W-9 tax registration form and you will have to fill that out, and taxes will be deducted and stuff from your money for you to trade legally in the United States of America. So what's going to happen next, you're going to click this box which verifies the terms and conditions. You can click them and read it first and click finish, right? So after that, you're going to be taken to this account. You have successfully registered for your My Hot Forex client area. And this is where you actually get your username for Hot Forex and your password. So you can save that basically in a book someplace safe if you want to keep it, or you will regret losing it, I guarantee you, right? So after they have basically set up their broker account, the next step is this. They're going to go back to their home page basically on marketslave.com, right? So they're going to go back there after creating the broker account and they're going to click my profile and then they're going to go to manage product over here, right? So the two products that Akin would have mentioned before, the IML Fusion Trader and Swipe Trades. The IML Fusion Trader basically allows the experts to copy their trades into your broker account. And I just want to add that you want to create a separate account for this because they open them randomly as well. So you're going to just scroll down. As you see, I have actually paid for mine already. So you're going to click add, right? So you're just going to add it there. If you click add again, you're going to get pop-ups of both items. And basically the price is going to be added on here, right? So when you click it as a new person, you will see 15 US when you add this one, and then 15 US for the Fusion Trader. Now you're going to click I fully understand. I agree to the terms and conditions. click your payment choice and save my preferences and checkout. After you click this, it will basically take you to the page where you enter your credit card information, and then when you pay, you have access to the two of these products, right? I will stop and say this, the IML Fusion Trader, you need a minimum balance of 100 US to trade using the Fusion Trader. So for those who can't afford it, I recommend that you start it on day one, because you can be making profits, I should say, from the same like once your trader opens the trade, right? So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to a website by the name of imlfusiontrader.com. For the sake of time, I'm not going to really go back to it here, but if you go back to the home page, basically, just give it some time to load. If you go to the home page, you can click Fusion Trader here, and it's actually going to take you to a link which will carry you to the website. I have it opened already, and I actually signed in on my personal account. So you just go click login, and you enter your IML username and password, right? So this is the first page that you're actually going to see when you come on, a setting up and managing IML Fusion Trader video on YouTube, but I'm just going to give you a quick walkthrough. So what you're going to do is you're going to click My Accounts up here in the top left corner, and then you're going to scroll down. This is actually my account live right now. You're going to scroll down, and it's going to ask you for 4 things. It's going to ask you for the broker account that you're about to use, and then it's also going to ask you to select your trader, which you can select later, or select your stop loss and your lot size in settings. I'm not going to click it, because if I do, you're actually going to see my password for my broker. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to show you how to select a trader, right? So you're going to click traders right here in the top left corner again, and you're actually going to see the full list of all of the Fusion traders in iMarkets Live, right? So for example, you're going to see Raptor, Optimus Prime, and you're actually, by these red lines here, you can actually see there, I should say, consistency in making profits. So selecting a trader is directly up to you. I'm not going to recommend one. As I said, mine is Optimus Prime. So you're going to basically click the name of the Fusion trader you would like to use. I'm going to click mine as an example. Just click on the name right there, and you're actually going to see a chart. It's going to be showing you how much profits they have been making recently. You're going to see the total trades that they have made. When the trade percentage here in trading metrics, 73%. Average win is 13.8 pips. Average loss is minus 31, right? This is going to be best and worst trade overall. But as you can see here, last week, 4.69% profits. Today alone, 3.95%. Last year overall, 36.12% in profits, right? Winnings, 84%, 80%, 79.28%. So basically, you're going to select which trade you want based on the stats. It's up to you, but you can actually go on imltrain.com, and just want to go back for you. You can go into imltrain.com at any time you so choose and go into the same product training, and you can always come to Fusion Trader in Module 3, and you can open that up, and you can have more videos on the Fusion Trader. Why would it get disconnected? Stuff like that I will not go into right now. But that's basically how you set up your Fusion Trader. And once you set this, you can basically just forget all about it, right? So I'm going to close this now because we're finished with that. So you're going to go back now to your back office, and you're going to select Swipe Trades, the second product you would have paid for. So in selecting that, you'll come to this page, Introduction to Swipe Trades. I actually skipped something. Please forgive me. I'm going to show you how to basically open the live account in iMarkets Live. But before I do that, I have to do this basically. So let's go back here. You're going to select Swipe Trades and come to this page where it's actually going to show a 1-minute video on what Swipe Trades is about. And because it's short, I'm actually going to play it and let it go. Oops, I guess that's the call. We're on a call right now. So Let me try refreshing it and see if that works for us. If anyone is benefiting so far, you could give me a thumbs up, say something nice in the chat. You know,
what if there was a way where you could literally make money from your phone 5.5 days a week? Introducing Swipe Trades, the simple to use app that enables you to tap into a $5 trillion day industry called the foreign exchange. And the best part is, you don't have to do any homework. Professional experts and traders simply give you trades that you can enter into and profit from. That's right, they do the work for you, and all you have to do is copy and paste. Just simply open your Swipe Trades app, look at the information given for the trade, then simply copy and paste that information into your MetaTrader 4 app. Before placing the trade, verify the info before pressing submit. Once verified, press place and you're good to go. It's as simple as that. They do the research and you take the trades and potential profits. So what are you waiting for? Simply get back to the person who sent you this video and start making profits.
okay, so that covers the introduction of Swipe Trades. And I want to say basically that right now, at this point, you already have money being traded for you without you having to do anything. You haven't learned anything in IML Academy as yet, but you are already making money, right? Now, using the Swipe Trades app to download it, you can simply look on the right-hand side here, click download it from App Store or download it from Google Play. You can just type it in on your phone, whichever it is, and you will be able to find it basically, right? So the next thing you want to do is you want to click IML Academy, right? After you've downloaded the app, you just downloaded the app and you have no idea how to use it. It just looks like, I should say, French, Spanish, just complicated for those new to the arena of investing. So you're going to go to IML Academy and you're going to click Basics 4 and you're going to watch one of these two videos, Trade on your iPhone or Trade on your Android. And this is going to basically give you a step-by-step tutorial on how to maneuver using MetaTrader 4 on your phone. So you will learn how to add extra currency pairs because only the majors are there. You will learn that later in IML Academy. You're going to learn how to input a trade, how to look at the charts, etc. by watching just this one video, Trade on your iPhone or Trade on your Android, okay? So now basically, we have already set up the Fusion Trader. We have set up Swipe Trades, downloaded it, and watched the video on how to use Swipe Trades, right? Now what we're going to do now, we're going to go back to My Hot Forex. And after you would have clicked the email before, which is this one, that basically says to activate your account after you sign in, it's going to ask you to click here to complete your registration under my announcements, right? So you're going to click here basically. You're going to click here. Oops, so let me just copy this information. You can copy and paste it as well, guys. As I said, I would have done this already, but I just showed you the process basically and what to fill out. So now you actually have to log in. Okay, let me just type it in quickly. City, all right. As I say, once you learn this, it's going to be really quick and easy for you to do. Postal code, as I said, BB, 5 zeros. Account type, trading, net worth less than 10 here, up to 10,000. Source of funds is going to be savings, education, postgraduate, employment status, unemployed. No here. Trino's coming down here, yes. Thank God for Christopher Terry. No, and no here. And we're going to check this box and click finish, right? Oops, I forgot. my country of birth, Barbados. We click the box and click finish. And there, just like that, I have completed my registration on Hot Forex, right? So the next step for me to do, someone just can't hear their mic. Just let me move this person a minute. Okay, there we go. So the next step now, you're going to click here to upload your documents, right? So you're going to click here. Basically, it's going to ask you for a proof of legal existence on a proof of address. So this is basically, sorry, an ID that carries your picture, passport, personal ID, or driver's license. For us in Barbados, if you use your national ID, you have to take a picture of the front and the back, and you can use a bill, a bank statement. Best to use a financial document, right? What I personally do is I take a picture that you can see all four corners of the document, and I would upload them both here. In addition to that, as you can see here, if you're unable to upload your documents from this page, kindly email the documents to backoffice@hotforex.com. So what I did initially, because I don't like wasting time, is that I actually went back in my email, composed a document, backoffice@hotforexsupport.com. And they ask you as well, please include your account ID in the email subject line. This is a part that a lot of people may forget. So we're just going to copy this, and in subject, you're going to paste it in, and you're going to say, well, verification documents, right? So you're just going to click the attach button if you're using Gmail, upload them, and click send. So you would have sent them in the website and the email, and this will obviously give you a quicker chance of getting your documents identified. So what we're going to do now, you're going to go back on the imlfusiontrader.com in settings. You're going to put in basically your account information, which I will show you how to get now. So after this, we go back to the home page on Hot Forex and select open trading account. All right. So you're going to open a trading account, and you can basically select any of these. I'm going to just select micro as an example. And you can use, for the Fusion Trader, you can use a high leverage because the guys actually know what they're doing, and you will have a stop loss in place. But basically, we can use, say, for example, 1 to 700, right? Are you planning to follow a signal provider? You're going to click no with no bonus, and this is a no as well. You're going to click open account. Just like that, you have just opened your first live trading account on Hot Forex. So you're going to get an email as well. Yes, it's that fast, and the information is there. You want to document that as well. All right. Just let me close this off. You're going to get this information, and in the Fusion Trader back office, you are basically going to enter your user ID. The first thing you have to enter, is your server. Then you go to create log in the account in MetaTrader 4, and you're going to, on your phone, basically, if you want to view it. But in the back office for the IML Fusion Trader, you're going to just put in your user ID and your trader's password, right? So that's what you're going to be doing there. And then what you want to do is you want to create a second live account. So you can click my accounts up here, open trading account. Oh, I apologize for this. You actually have to have your verification documents already approved to open two live accounts. So you're just going to go over that process and create a separate account for swipe trades, due to the reason being that on the Fusion Trader, the master trader can open as much trades as they like. So it can actually cause you to get closed out if you have too many trades open and you have a small account size, right? So we're just going to move on swiftly. So you now have two live accounts open, one for the Fusion Trader already running and making profits, and the next one you can use for swipe trades, right? So the next thing we want to actually do here is that we want to go to the IML Academy and study basics 1 through 4. So you're going to click basics 1. And I just actually want to point this out. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now. Can everyone see me in the chat at present? Just show me a sign in the group chat.
What to do, Nathan, is pin the video to you so that that they can see if you know how to do that. Let me see if I can help you out.
Yeah, I have it. So everyone can see me now, right? Instead of Akeem, just show me a in the group chat.
We can see you, bro.
Right, so I just want to say this. Now, when I got started, this is what I did. I got a book, and I headed up a ML Academy, right? And what I actually did is that each single video I watched, I took notes on it. And if you're already taking your business serious and you want to learn to trade, I should say, and really increase your knowledge, taking notes is very important because you can always reflect. So I had up the title of the first video, then of the chapter, sorry, which would be Basics 1. History of Forex will be the first video. I list the questions and then I write the answers. And I did that from Basics 1 right through to Basics 4. And it is easy because you can always look back at your notes as opposed to looking through the video or forgetting the information is going to be readily at hand if you want to know the difference between the limit orders, etc. So I'm going to share my screen again. And we are going to go back to our setting up process, right? So I'm going to close this. We're here now. Basically, so after we study Basics 1 to Basics 4, you're going to see in Basics 4 how to use the harmonic scanner, right? So just let me touch on the other ones. This is just the basics on Forex here. Basics 2 is going to teach you what is a pit, what are leverage and lots to help you understand MetaTrader 4 a little better. What is a trend, what are candlesticks, etc. Basics 3 is now going to teach you the different types of orders, the 3 types of analysis, drawing support, resistance, and trend lines, and how to have a trading plan. Basics 4, confirmation checklist, and how to use the harmonic scanner, right? So then risk management is going to be the last thing. And if you are really serious, you know, you can go on to technical analysis as well. So after you have basically learned in Basics 4 how to use the harmonic scanner, you're going to go on the harmonic scanner and you're going to log in, right? So as you see, when I logged in, it actually is showing me a scanner from Pepperstone Group Limited, which is another broker. And because we joined with Hot Forex, you're going to want to look for the trades only in Hot Forex. So you come to the left, click Hot Forex, select scan for M15. I'm not going to go into details. As you go through Basics 1 to 4, you're going to learn that, right? So for example, we're going to select this. This is something we can keep our eyes on for those looking for a trade as well at this time, watching live. So you're going to basically learn, as I said, from Basics 1 to 4, how you can actually go in there and draw these lines and stuff and start practicing your own analysis, right? So what you're going to do at this point, because you're already making money too, is that you can actually go on to create a demo trading account. So you're just going to click My Accounts, open Demo Account, and you're going to select Account Type, Demo Hot Forex, and this is basically the dollar value you'll be starting at. So you could select 25,000, check, and submit. And you have just opened your demo account on Hot Forex. You're going to be trading in the live market with fake money. So this is where you can basically practice. So you're already bringing live money from the Fusion Trader, and by copying and pasting, and while you're studying, you know, copying and pasting using swipe trades, now you have opened a demo account and begin to practice live. A lot of people go into the harmonic scanner trading live before practicing and actually will make mistakes basically on how to go about trading effectively, right? So I'm just gonna, all right, that is actually blocking me, this pin here. Let me just bring it down. I'm gonna close the harmonic scanner now because we're actually finished with that. So on the harmonic scanner, sorry, you just copy, you know, the entry, the stop loss, the take profit that you choose to use, and we're gonna move on to the web analyzer, right? So I have entered my details already. Click I acknowledge, and here you will see sizzle videos. So if you click that, basically, it's going to show you videos. The first video should say on what the web analyzer is about. So you're going to want to watch this video. Christopher Terry, CEO, says that this is probably the best product IML has because it's just entirely awesome. My information is just gone. You can click interviews and testimonials as well. Just let me fill this back in for you. Take the box, click login, and you're going to select OK. All right. So after selecting that, you're going to come basically to the web analyzer. It should say screen. Yes, it may look complicated, but remember, you already studied basics 1 to 4, and you've been practicing on the harmonic scanner. So you would know how to read this, how to read that, and honestly, it's not really relevant. And I'm going to actually show you why, right? So on the right-hand side, we have basically trades that have been posted based on the web analyzer. It automatically sends you trades, right? You see M5, M15, and H1. These are just going to be the time frames for each trade. So when you, let's just say you unclick one, all the trades in that time frame will disappear, right? So now you see just 2 M15s. If you click M5 now, you're going to see the M5s come up. So basically from here, what you want to do is you want to click this button with the hat, right? The student hat is basically going to take you now to a pop-up, which is actually going to show you actual software and strategies that people use basically in terms of how to use the web analyzer, right? So this may take some time for beginners, but I'm just going through all the products for you. So the web analyzer is going to have these here as well. And you could always close that. If you click here, that's just basically going to open up everything for you. The trades directly, it should say the full thing. This button is going to take you to the Telegram channel to use the web analyzer. So on here, basically, you could always, view channel, and you would actually get alerts every time on your phone that there is a new trade on the scanner. There's a chat here as well. So persons who are online, they can communicate with you. And this button will show you a little news basically to go on the fundamental side on what is actually happening with the peers and stuff, etc. So back on the hat, if you scroll down, you're actually going to see strategy videos on how you can make money using the web analyzer. So basically you would have learned trend line support and resistance in basics 1 to 4, practice on the harmonic scanner. So now, after your time practicing, you can actually go in here and do your own analysis now and actually be able to trade using someone else's strategy in the web analyzer. So you do not have the hard work of doing it on your own. IML has provided everything for you. No wonder he says it's the best product, right? So you're just basically going to close that, and that covers almost all of the products. I'm just going to tap back here in the back office and click daily swing trades, right? For the daily swing trades, basically the CEO will send out a video on his own personal analysis on good trade setups that you can possibly enter and ones you can watch and look for. So these are going to come to your email inbox. So you will see a daily swing trade alert has been posted. Look, see, emails for the demo account. You'll get emails saying the daily swing trade has been posted by the CEO, and you can click it and it will take you straight to the video that you can watch. As you can see, it's only like 7 minutes, right? This guy made 42 million US, I believe, in 2016 trading. So if he sends a trade for you, I would advise that you take it. It only makes sense, right? So that basically covers you setting up the Fusion Trader account, setting up swipe trades, using the IML Academy, going on the harmonic scanner and learning how to use the web analyzer, right? So the next thing you want to tune into is iMarkets Live TV. So you're going to log in. As you can see, I'm logged in here. If you click recordings, this should take you to another site. I'm going to come back to that in a second. So you're going to come down to English and you're going to click that. When you follow the IML official channel on Telegram, basically you're going to get alerts as to when trading sessions will start. So this just shows you the time, basically, that the different trainers come on, and you can see what they actually teach as well. So when you scroll down below the channel list, you're going to see all the different IML teachers on IML TV. And based on the time, you can set an alert on your phone calendar if you have a particular time home. So say this guy is on at 9 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursday, you can watch him for that time. You can set an alert, right? So there's a Daisy Duncan who teaches basics 1 to 4. So I highly recommend that those especially now starting try to tune into her calls, right? So we're actually going to go there as a beginner and let her be the first person I recommend that you trade with, right? So after that, you want to click recordings. Say, for example, you miss a Daisy Duncan, if you had to go to church, if you had a family outing, etc., and you click recordings, just want to click it again. Let me make sure, right? You're not going to see my password for my account. So you're going to click that. Fill that information and you're going to click submit. So then you're going to click English Educators Recordings, and then you're going to see the full list of the traders again. And you can come here, click a Daisy Duncan, and select watch recording, right? So all the calls that she would have done basically are going to be here for you to record. I should say the last 5 recent ones, I believe. And you can always click and immediately you can see her here, right? So you can watch back videos that you have missed. So you don't have to rush home or quit your daily schedule to do this. But I will warn you, when using IML TV, basically, they sometimes give out trades immediately. So if you miss it and watch it later, please don't enter the trade because it has already passed. Let me just make that really clear, right? So we're going to close close iMarkets Live TV, and we're going to go about the product training in imltrain.com. So if you want any extra information on setting up MetaTrader 4, you have module 2 here. Model 3 is the Fusion Trader. FX Signals Live, which is just, I should say, a slower, no more safer, or I should say less risky than the Fusion Trader. We have Swipe Trades, IML Academy, IML TV, Harmonic Scanner, and Daily Swing Trades. The web analyzer, I believe, is to be added, and they will have to upgrade the site for that. But basically, you're just going to come back here to Hot Forex now, and I'm just going to briefly show you, how to put money into your account. So, all right, this one is already logged in, so you can feel free to close this one. So a lot of people ask me, how do I put money in my Hot Forex account? So you're going to click, let me go back to the home page. On the right hand side, oh my gosh. All right, just give me a minute. Just going to put in my username. And I'm going to put in my password. Now this account is not going to be active. I'm actually going to deactivate it. So don't use it, or we will share the profits that you make, right? So you're going to click deposit, basically, and you're going to select Visa Allied Wallet, right? So you're going to click Allied Wallet here, and you're going to select the amount that you would like to add to your account. So say you only want, say for the Fusion Trader is 100 US, but you just want to put a little extra, just in case anything, your master trader may have less than likely lost his first trade. So you're going to select 125 US, or let's go, with 175, right? And remember, the Fusion Trader is optional if you can afford it at the time, or you can start it later. So I'm just going to put on 175 US, and I'm going to click deposit, right? So deposit button, Allied Wallet, enter the dollar value, and you're just going to fill in your information here. So you're going to put in your card information, and when you press continue, basically, you're going to just put in your address for your card, click confirm, and you will see payment successful, right? So I'm just going to go back here for a minute. You can pay using a wire transfer, Skrill, Bitcoin on Skrill, Bitcoin on BitPay, and all of these other options which you don't really use, right? So after your money has been deposited, it will take about 5 minutes or so, between 5 to 20 minutes to process. You can click the refresh button and you're going to see your 175 come up here. Now to put the money into your trading accounts, we have one open, so we don't have any money, but I'm just going to show you. You're going to select transfer funds and you're going to click from my wallet because that's where the money is going to go, and you're going to select which trading account you want to send it to, right? So after you select from wallet to the trading account, you're going to click start transfer and you're going to enter the dollar value. So we put on 175. So for the Fusion Trader, we're going to enter 125 and select, transfer funds, right? Now I have no money and stuff, so you can't transfer $0, so you saw an error. So that's basically how to add funds to your account. And basically, I'm just going to touch base with this. I can't do it because the account is not verified. But after your account has been verified and they accepted your information, click HF MasterCard. And it's going to take you, it's going to take you to a page. Basically, I'm going to log out and show you it, right? So log out, hotforex.com. And if you scroll down, you're going to see new Hot Forex MasterCard. So you're going to click this after your account is verified, and you're going to see apply in my Hot Forex, right? So your account would have been open, verified, and once you go there, you basically, you pay 10 US to ship your card internationally. It takes about 3 weeks, and you're going to enter the address to ship it at and pay the $10, and basically the terms and conditions are there. Within 3 weeks, between 3 to 4 weeks, your card will arrive at your door, and that basically completes it on how you can use all the products in IML, set up your broker account, deposit money, apply for your card, everything. And I'm now actually going to hand it back over to Akeem Bourne. Okay, so that covers it basically, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right.
Awesome, bro. I think that was great. What to do is you see the 3 buttons,
Sorry.
Make me back host so I could
make host.
Yeah. Okay, boom. There we go. All right, guys. So yes, if you thought that was a good walkthrough, a good getting started training, just comment in the section so we can see, and I'm glad that we were able to do this. This call is actually going to be uploaded, the recording, for those of you that obviously have people that wanted to be on but they couldn't make it. The recording is going to be available probably in like 20 or 30 minutes, and it will be available from YouTube. But I think Mr. Elite did a great job, man. I want to commend you for adding the value and obviously, stepping up and providing this training for us. I learned a lot of stuff that I didn't even know how to go about doing it. And I know that's the case for all of us all across the board, man. So again, I want to commend you for your leadership, bro, and let's keep up the great work. So with that being said, guys, this is where the call would end. The recording is going to be available in a couple of minutes. So thanks for coming on, guys. I'm going to post it in the group, and then we're gonna continue from here. So have a great evening, everyone.
Later.
You want to start call recording? Yes.